Peace. Night break time talks. You already know what it is. Um, I watched the video today, and although sometimes I watch videos, it be shit that I've already known, or something that I've already heard or whatever. But you know, based, I don't know, just listening to it again, with newer knowledge, you know, most of the time it just solidifies, whatever it is that I thought or whatever it is, I learned previously. So I watched a video today, and the title was Americans, or no, African Americans ain't African. 100% proof, right? I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, my approach was like, we still African. You know what I mean? Like, we all Americans, and I get the difference between the two, but we still African because we still come from Africa, because they say the oldest bones was found in Africa. Now I say they say because, like, people, family, all my niggas who are into this Egypt Pan Africanism family, you have to understand all of your information was given to you from your enemy. You understand? So you cannot trust any of it. Just simple and plain. Anything in mainstream media, you understand what I'm saying? Any mainstream science, or you know what I'm saying, is given to you by your enemy. These are the same people who told you that they brought all of us over here from fucking West Africa. All right, so you need to look into that. That's just impossible. It's impossible for them to have brought so many Africans here on boats, because you have to think. Okay, listen, and this was something that the video brought to my attention, which was something that I've already come to this conclusion. But just when you see it in the video and the presentation, sometimes it gives you one more thing, what I'm saying, to further solidify, what I mean, what you think is right or what you feel is right. So, I mean, okay, they said that they brought over 100 million Africans, roughly, right? Or, they brought over 190 million died, so only 10 million of us survived on these boats or whatever. Or something along those lines. If you look into it, you'll see they gave us a whole bunch of different goddamn dates for the you know what I'm saying? I mean, a whole bunch of different numbers. So, you know what I mean? Like, you can't trust it anyway. But just common sense. Let's look at it commonsensically. If you brought over 100 million Africans, then that means, since we only take up 15% of the population, and we all know that white folks ain't from America, right? Then, and there's something to that too. But anyway, then um then that means they would have had to have brought in at least 10 times the amount of white folks that they did Africans. Now think about that. If they brought over 10 million Africans, I mean, they had to bring over 100 million plus white folks. Now, honestly, I don't know how many of them motherfuckers came over here, but I doubt it was that many. But you could look it up. I doubt it, but you can look it up. It don't matter. It still proved my point that it's absolutely impossible for them to have brought that many people over here on boats. It's impossible for them to bring that many people over here on boats right now. Fucking Navy ships and shit don't ship that many people in 100 years. It's like 100 million people for, like, big cruiser ships now be holding 1,000 people. Big cruiser ships, like, with whatever. Them ships back then, nigga, was wood and sails. Like, people, we just gotta be realistic. You gotta be realistic. But anyway, the point of my video was who we really are as Americans, as Moors. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? As Americans, where you think the name come from? Anywhere you see MER, it's you. Anywhere it's MOR, it's you. MAR, it's you. You know what I'm saying? This is how fucking important y'all are, man. Like, goddamn. Okay, listen, this is something else I learned. Anything with, like, those Irish people who last name is Mick, like MC, or, like the McCormick Pepper. Anything with a Mick in front of it means descendant of a Moor. So any white boy you see who last name got a Mick on it, he descended from a Moor. Straight like that. And then you might say descended from a Moor. How you descended from a Moor if you white folk? If you white people adopted these names, bro, family, because they don't have anything. You understand what I'm saying? White people have absolutely no history. I mean, the history that they do have, they're not proud of it. That's why they don't speak on it. You understand what I'm saying? Europe's history is horrible. It really is. You know, look into it. It's horrible. Greek history is Etruscan history, which is Moorish. Those are Moors. All right. If you look into the Greek language, you'll see it's nothing but a different form of hieroglyphics, a different form of metuneta, another form of Hebrew in a sense. You know what I'm saying? All Moorish. Everything is yours, man. But if you keep focusing on Africa, it's Africa. Everything Africa, Africa. America fucked us in Africa. Then you missing the point, nigga. You everything. Africa's yours too, man. See, in the Circle 7 Quran, and I didn't understand this until now. It said, well, I think I do. If a Moor knows, correct me. It says that, and I can't word for word it, but it says that the Moors of today are descendants of the Canaanite, Cushite, etc. empire that had to ask permission from the pharaohs to come back to their homeland after leaving from Africa. So what happened was we was over here chilling, then we went to Africa and built some shit, and then we came back home. You see what I'm saying? So while we over here praising Africa and shit and just shitting on our homeland, you feel me? The white boy eating off our homeland and he shitting on Africa. So until we get focused on what we need to get focused on, work on our fucking home, you see what I'm saying? We get our shit together, then we can go, you know, then as we doing that, the Africans over there be getting their shit together, then we all come together as one like we used to be. You know? But as long as we over here trying to say we from Africa and they over there worried about themselves, nigga, because they don't even call themselves Africans, nigga, because they not. They from their country. The African is the fucking continent, and that wasn't even the name of the continent when we had it. You understand what I'm saying? When niggas was in charge, it wasn't Africa. So why you just running around saying you from Africa, you from where the white boy told you was from, man? Listen, man. When you call yourself a Moor, you're saying that you have more DNA than anybody on the planet. Okay. Now, what's the difference between a black person and an African? All right. Now, let me just say to my African brothers, if they do happen to hear this, it's all love. We know we family, you dig? But we over here have been brainwashed into believing that we are all from over there. You know what I mean? We all family. You ain't gonna claim your cousin's family. You gonna say you from your family, nigga. Your mama and your daddy, and that's your cousin. That's their mama and their daddy. Okay. So we over here. Let me tell you how different we is. Look. Have you ever, how many Africans do you see with locks? Or how many Africans do you see with wavy, long, hair? How many Africans do you see with brown caramel skin? You see what I'm saying? We different, fool. Not in the sense that we better and they less. Of course not, man. We family. But it's just the fact is they are from that particular continent and we are from this one. We, my niggas, we have everything in us, bro. We grow the hair. We got a hair. We got the lips that they want. Our women's got the bodies that they want. We got the skin that they want. And I don't mean they as in Africans. I mean they as in everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of African people don't have their long hair like that. You know, a lot of them are more of a darker skin. You see what I'm saying? Because Africans on the fucking equator. So they get more sun. You just look at it logically. Apply that stupid ass science of geographical accommodation or whatever they say. That white people moved up to Europe and then turned white. That's bullshit, my niggas. Look at them. They ain't nothing like us. You know what I mean? Like, ain't no niggas finna go nowhere for X amount of time and come back retarded in a motherfucker with no melanin genetically. Like, the weather ain't gonna change your genetics in that form. They might change your appearance because you adapting. You understand what I'm saying? But your genetics gonna still be the same. You're still gonna be an African, quote, within your DNA. You feel me? You still gonna be more, nigga. Fuck it. Let's keep it real. So anyway, I don't care. I mean, once again, I don't talk to convince. The point is how special we are, how special how much we throwing away by claiming a continent. This is your planet, and you claiming a continent. This your hood, and you claiming a house, a street. You know what I'm saying? While somebody else running the whole hood, you focused on this one corner of the hood, so the rest of the shit getting thrown. So y'all need search for that video. Matter of fact, I might put it. I'm put it in my comments. I mean, in my description. We ain't African. We not African. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that no more. All right, because Africa is basically the white man's word, unless you say African, AFRA. The F, the linguistics is that important. If it wasn't that important, then it wouldn't be. We know of it. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we didn't know about this language game and the fact that we losing, it might be something to that. You hitting niggas with shit they ain't never heard of and they dismiss it and want to go back to the shit they know. My nigga, if what you knew was working, then the fact that the shit that's unheard of that you ain't never heard would be irrelevant. But it's not irrelevant. It's very relevant. But the fact that you don't want to deal with it, making it irrelevant, and you're still losing. So, sum it up, man. Black folks ain't African. Nigga, you are more than that. You know what I mean? And then when I say African, I don't mean my brothers over there on the continent. I mean the fucking word. You dig? Because Africans ain't African, nigga. Africans are Ethiopian or Nigerian or whatever country they come from. What country do you come from, black man? What country do you come from? I'm from America. America's a continent. What country do you come from, my niggas? You feel me? You see? That's what okay. Anybody want to claim African American? You Jesse Jackson's baby. Okay? Do you trust Jesse? They said that in their video. African American comes from Jesse Jackson coined that term. He did in the 90s or the late 80s or some shit. So, you trust Jesse Jackson? You think that nigga got our best interests in interest? So, I don't know, man. Just love yourself, man. Love yourself. Don't love what they told you to love. They gave you the continent, but you more than that. So be more. Peace.